Okay, I'm back. So there's the debitage and the rocks that I was messing with and the setup and everything. Come out here and show you that the sky is dark and it's gotten windy and cool. But anyway, the reason that I've been blanking out a bunch and everything is just trying to get some control of all these rocks. I got rocks everywhere. There's about 5 buckets of artifacts there. Even a bunch of big petrified wood and stuff that I ended up with from somewhere. I have no idea why that obsidian is over there. Big ammonite fossils. Ray, I'm using your glass of brick to hold down the tripod. I still think this is an artifact because it looks like it was. I mean, I guess that shape could have occurred naturally, but petrified wood. We got, that's a stromatolite, certified stromatolite. There's a couple of these buckets are full of good Flint Ridge. There's all stuff under here. This is an example. Wasted money on a bad rock. Fire popped. Buckets of tools. A big piece of jasper. But anyway, here's the issue. See, these are all buckets of material. And I mean, it's all mixed up. I haven't got it sorted out. And I haven't got the artifacts and fossils all sorted out from the stuff. But there's a lot of it. A lot of different things. When I was digging all this stuff up, a lot of it had buried itself in the backyard, and when I was digging it all up, I was finding all these bifaces and stuff buried, and a lot of them are mine, but then there also was a bunch of artifacts, and I think I even threw some artifacts away in here. There was just all kinds of stuff. All that stuff on the back, that's raw Keokuk. It's a big dacite biface I made spalling stuff out. And there's a big Georgetown thing. Burlington, Keokuk, root beer. I've even got stuff that someone sent me with little writing on it, little sayings. This is a gorgeous, huge chunk of wonderful rainbow obsidian from California that a miner up there gave me when I went out there. That's Burns Black obsidian. Burns Black is, there's some more Burns Black over there. Burns Black is like Burns Green, but it's black, and it has real high polymerization. It's weird stuff. There's Burns Green right there. It's weird stuff. Occasionally it'll just slip off or chunk off or break in a very non-controlled way for the polymerization. Those are slabs I got from the guy that I got the slab from that my wife wanted, that I made her the big blade out of a while back, her dragon glass dagger sword thing. I saw the guy again later, and hey man, I saw that. I got more of that. It's the same rock, so I ended up with more of it. I don't know if I'm gonna work it or not. Obsidian, different stuff. Lots of lots of Texas material, and I need to test all that. Hornstone and stuff. I don't know, just a lot of things. Look at this piece of petrified wood. It was rotting before it petrified, and petrified with the rock showing in. It's real interesting. But anyway, those big old hunks of big old Petronellus amoebas, probably really tough inside. I haven't opened them up to see. That's some untreated coral. I don't know why I got that stuff. I don't have a kiln, so I'm probably never going to heat treat. And it definitely needs heat. So anyway, these are hurricanes brought those up on the coast. Lightning whelks. Those are the state shell of Texas, I think. Got that big shell up too. But anyway, just got lots of things that need to be hit. And I was kind of sort of in my mind saving it all, thinking, well, you know, then if I don't have to travel, if I'm unable to or don't want to travel, I just have plenty of rock. There's no rock around here. And the thing is, I've always kind of felt like, well, I like the big percussion the best. And so I felt like, well, if I don't want to hit these rocks until I work them. I want to work a rock from start to finish, because that first hitting part is the most fun for me. And that's all well and good, but time passes and, you know, you get X number of days to hit, and I'm not making as many points as I was per day when I started out. So I'm thinking, well, you know, the fun's all left in these things. I might as well hit them, reduce the size, but it was all sinking in the ground, so I didn't even know what was there. I had a lot of stuff I didn't know about. It was really cool to find. I was finding bifaces right and left and stuff, and you know, a lot of them were artifacts. A number of them were artifacts, but a lot of them stuff I made too. And that's one I made. But you know, they aged pretty good. But it's obvious I made it because it's all ground here, and I just recognize, you know, it's something I did. So it isn't that hard to tell them once I get them in hand and look at them. But there was a bunch of, it's all mixed up stuff. Like this here, I mean, that's an artifact because it's got lichens growing on, or whatever those things are that don't even grow here like that. It's from Central Texas. But anyway, I was going to talk about the rock more, different types of rock, but of course I've talked about rock before. What I just really want you to understand, if you're not an expert on rock selection, is just find people to sell you rock that will agree that if you get into a rock and see that there's major problems with it, they'll exchange it or whatever. Because, you know, a cortexy rock like this, ain't no telling what's inside that rock and if it's of any value. Now, the shape of that rock is horrible for your average person to try and deal with if you don't have a saw. Can it be bipolared in half by somebody? Yeah, if they know what they're doing. Can somebody like me, you know, get a point out of it? Oh yeah, I can get a point out of it, but there's a lot of waste there. Question is, what's in it? Don't know. Big in a poke. Might be great, might be terrible. You know, something like that. That might be the rock of the century, or it might be completely, you know, fire popped and messed up. So, gotta get into them. And with the nodular stuff like that, like I said, you know, even if you get into it, you skin that whole rock, you still don't know if it's a good rock until you try and get down to point size with it, unless you can hit through the ends and see what's in the middle. Anyway, I think I'll let you go. But if people commented enough wanting to know, you know, more about some of these different materials or what's what or whatever, I'll try and respond, or I could try and do another video or somewhere. There's lots of different materials here, but it's all mixed up right now, so I don't even know what to say about where a lot of it is. I mean, but I've got basalt, basidian, I've got everything from citronelle, gravel to, I don't know, hornstone. There's a bucket of hornstone over here somewhere. Underneath that big jasper is all hornstone. And some of that stuff, you know, you tend to find slabbed, and even percussion slabs, thick percussion slabs, but then there's also, this is Indiana hornstone stuff that's in odd shapes that can be difficult to deal with sometimes to get good value out of. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go. Bye for now, Freeze Crack.